Cleansing brushes are all the rave these days. Do you have one yet, girlfriend? Well, have you ever wondered, are cleansing brushes good for your skin? Well, we're going to get to the bottom of this in today's video. Hi, my name is Ingafay, and I'm a beauty enthusiast. And in today's video, we're going to cover the number one biggest untruth about skincare. Then we'll talk about 3 common mistakes people make when it comes to skincare. You'll be surprised that you may be making this mistake too. We'll share the information with you so you can stop making these mistakes today. Last but not least, then we will talk about why you should use a cleansing brush. Let's do this, shall we? So let's talk about the number one biggest untruth when it comes to skincare. Girlfriend, you do not know how many times I've actually heard this, but some people actually think the only time they're supposed to cleanse their face is when they have on makeup. Well, that is so far from the truth. Cleansing is something that you want to do on a daily basis. Actually, you want to do it twice a day. And you want to make sure that you're using a skincare product that is for your face. Oftentimes, I see many people, I hear many people tell me that they're using the same skincare that they use on their body for their face. The skin on your face is very different from your body. One thing is it's more delicate and the pH is quite different. So you want to make sure that you are using a skincare system that is dedicated for the face, not for the body. Now, I know there are a lot of products that are kind of a 2-in-1 type of thing. And if you got a lot of things going on, you want to do something really quick and fast when you get in the shower. But I just highly recommend, girlfriend, if you want the best for your skin, you want to separate the cleanser that you use for your face and the cleanser that you use for your body. They are quite different. Another thing that I want to remind you about, well, really enlighten you about, is what the proper skincare regimen is. There are basically 5 basic steps to skincare. You want to cleanse your face to remove the impurities and the foundation if you're wearing any. You want to exfoliate to remove the dead skin cells that make your skin dull. Then you want to tone your skin, and this is kind of a deep cleanse that you're really refining your pores. You're getting all the dirt and grime out of your pores. Then you want to moisturize your skin to make your skin soft and supple. And last but not least, you want to protect your skin from the sun and environment with some type of sunscreen. I know there are some of you out here that are like, I have to do 5 steps. Girl, I ain't got time for 5 steps. I hear you. So let me talk to you. If you're one of those women that are just like, I just don't have time for all of that, the bare minimum when it comes to skincare is a cleanser and a moisturizer. Now, before I go into the 3 common mistakes people often make when it comes to skincare, I wanted to remind you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll be uploading a video every Tuesday for your viewing pleasure. Be sure to subscribe. So now let's talk about 3 common mistakes people make when it comes to skincare. The first mistake is people not using a skincare regimen that's appropriate for their skin type. There are basically 3 skincare types. We have dry, normal, combination, and oily. Now, sometimes there are products that are conducive for people that have normal to dry skin, and then another product that's conducive to people that have combination to oily skin. Whatever your skin type is the type of regimen that you want to have. Because if you're not giving your skin what it needs, it's going to react in a bad way. For example, if you are using a combination to oily skin type, but your skin is normal to dry, your skin is going to feel tight and dry because combination to oily skin type is using a moisturizer that is oil-free and is not hydrating. However, on the opposite end, if you are a combination to oily skin type and you're using something for a normal to dry person, then that's going to not work in your favor either, because what happens in that case is you are using products that add hydration that you don't need. You're naturally hydrated when you're oily. So be sure that you know what type of skincare you're using and be sure that it's appropriate for your particular skin type. The second common mistake that people make is they only cleanse their face at night. And nighttime cleaning is very important because you're removing all the dirt, the grime, the oil, anything that fell on your face during the day. That is what you're removing. Your face is like a windshield. So everything that falls on the windshield is falling on your face. That's where it's so important for you to cleanse your face at the end of the day. However, you have people that think because they cleanse their face at night, they can just jump up in the morning and not have to do anything to their face. And that's so far from the truth. When you go to bed at night, girlfriend, you are tossing and turning in your linen. And because of that tossing and turning, you get linen particulates all over your face. In addition to that, if you're in a hot climate, you could be sweating in your sleep. So you want to make sure that you remove that sweat, that linen, and maybe even the oil that you produced while you were sleeping off your face in the morning before you apply your makeup. The bare minimum is to cleanse and moisturize. And you want to do that twice a day, once in the morning and once at night. Especially for my oily girlfriends. I am an oily girl too, girl, and I want you to know that you washing your face is very imperative because you got to remove that excess oil that will lead to breakouts if it's not removed. So be sure to cleanse your face in the morning as well as at night, and then follow it with a moisturizer after cleaning. The third common mistake that people make is when they use a brush, they don't swap it out on an appropriate frequency. I like to think of your cleansing brush similar to your toothbrush. And it is recommended by the dentist to swap out your toothbrush every 90 days. And you want to do that because you want to make sure that your bristles are really strong and not brittle and frayed, because frayed bristles are not going to give you the proper cleansing power that you need to really cleanse your teeth. The same thing happens when it comes to cleansing your face with a cleansing brush. Those bristles can frail when it comes to your cleansing brush too, and the cleansing power won't be as efficient as it was if you have a new brush if it's frayed away. You also want to swap out your brush to make sure that it's not full of bacteria. Bacteria can build up in the brush if you're not cleaning it appropriately. So 90 days is also just a great time just to swap it out to avoid any kind of bacteria buildup. Now, I'm curious, are you all doing any of these mistakes? Have you used the wrong skincare regimen based on your skin type? Are you potentially not washing your face in the morning because you feel like you don't have to because you washed it the night before? Or are you using a cleansing brush and you just think the brush can last forever and you haven't swapped it out every 3 months to ensure it gives you the best performance possible and is not full of bacteria? Well, comment below and let us know what you think. We would love to know if any of these mistakes you have done in the past, but as a result of watching this video, you're going to do something different in the future. So now let's talk about why you want to use a cleansing brush. Well, I have about 5 or 6 reasons that I wanted to share with you today to really break down the importance of using a cleansing brush, because I would highly recommend it. The first reason is you get 4 times the cleansing power when you use a cleansing brush. The cleansing brush is going to cleanse your face so much better than your hands or a washcloth because your brush is in motion. So you're removing more bacteria, more oil, and more dirt and grime off of your face, including your makeup. All of that is coming off your face so much better with the cleansing brush because it's in motion, and you get 4 times the cleansing power. Initially, I was sharing with you the 5 basic steps of skincare, and exfoliation is a part of that. The cleansing brush gives you a gentle exfoliation that really allows you to do a deep clean for your skin. And because you're removing that dead, dull, and dry skin off of your face, the next step, which is normally your moisturizer, will really be able to penetrate into your skin because you don't have any of that dead, dull skin blocking the moisturizer from really getting into the new skin to really get the benefits that you want to achieve. The third benefit is it increases the skin cycle. Our skin naturally rejuvenates itself every 28 days. When we use a cleansing brush, however, we are increasing that cycle to go even faster because we're shedding some of the skin that we would naturally shed over the 28-day period in a shorter amount of time. So our skin is able to rejuvenate itself faster, minimizing the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. The collagen in your skin is going to increase its levels faster as well. That is why you're able to minimize the reductions of lines and wrinkles faster, because the collagen produces at a faster rate. So it's all in your benefit to use the cleansing brush. It's really simple to use. You basically press a button. You can put your cleanser on top of the brush, or you can put your cleanser on your face and just cleanse as you're using the brush. Now, say you're oily and you are prone to breakouts. The one thing that I love about the cleansing brush, it allows you to remove the excess oil off of your face with ease. It keeps your hands out of your face, which is a common source of oil. Just our hands have natural oil glands that when we put our hands on our face, we're transferring the oil from our hands into our face. When we use the cleansing brush, we're keeping our hands out of our face. That will allow us to really have an effective clean while removing that excess oil. So it would be in your best interest to use a cleansing brush twice a day if you're oily, once in the morning and once at night, to really help you can control your oil levels on your face to prevent breakouts. The last thing I wanted to share about the cleansing brush is the 60-second automated shutoff. You know that you want to cleanse your face for 60 seconds. So the way the cleansing brush works is it will time from the time that you press the on button till 60 seconds, it will automatically shut off for you. So there's no guessing work to try to figure out how long you're actually cleansing. You can actually separate your face in 4 sections. You can clean your cheek for 15 seconds, your other cheek for 15 seconds, your chin and your nose for 15 seconds, and your forehead, and you have thoroughly cleaned your face. The great thing I also love about it, it has a battery, a rechargeable battery that you can recharge your brush at any time. I think I've actually used my brush for almost 3 months without having to recharge it. If you would like to figure out what the appropriate skincare regimen is for your particular skin, I would love to help you via a virtual beauty experience. We'll sit down and figure out what type of products would be best for your skin type, whether you're normal to dry or a combination of oily, if you don't know that right now, and find the products that are going to work the best for you, and so you can have this ultrasonic clean. Because the basis of any makeup look, girlfriend, is to have beautiful skin. Clean skin is the foundation of any makeup look. So once your skin is clean, you can apply your makeup. It goes on flawlessly and you'll look your best and feel your best because your skin is clean and protected. So be sure to click the link below if you're interested in customize your skincare regimen for your specific skincare needs. And as always, thanks for watching and bye for now.